hell's that about us?
Wow.
Cancer check.
Doc, I got this weird mole.
Look at this.
Okay, welcome back. It is time to dish out some friendly advice to complete and total strangers.
So we're making the world a better place one little question at a time in our weekly advice segment called Nobody Asked You. So let's get to our first question.
Okay.
How do I know if I'm an introvert?
Well, have you talked to anyone lately?
Yeah. Everyone keeps talking about introverts and extroverts, and I have no idea which one I am. How do I tell? Is one better than the other? No, not really.
Not really.
I probably prefer an introvert.
Pervert?
No, not pervert.
Oh, pervert.
Prefer.
You prefer an introvert. What are you?
Introvert. I'm shy. Terribly shy. Painfully shy.
I'm an introverted extrovert. I love to be public and around people, but then once I do, my social tank runs out, and I need like a full day of speaking to no one.
Yeah.
I need to lay on my couch. Sometimes even I don't want my dog around. I hate to say that. Sometimes I'm just like, I can't. And then I'm back, baby. So I would say, do you prefer being by yourself, or do you prefer being around others? Or you could be a combo of the two, like me.
I like being around people that I trust. I don't like crowds. I don't like strangers.
Okay.
So I'm an introvert.
Yeah, I think so.
Now, people may have an issue with that. Well, how do you do stand-up comedy? Well, I'm the only one talking. So it's fine. I don't have to worry about it.
Well, you talk to yourself anyway when you're home alone, so.
I do.
Nothing's really changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talk to myself when I'm here most of the time.
Yeah.
Because you're not listening.
What? I freaking hate Phoebe from Friends. Is this a question? Everyone loves her and I can't stand her. It's like she's my real life worst enemy. Does anyone else other than me hate a particular TV show, movie, or book character? Ooh, I actually love this question. Okay,
Well, mine is Joe Klimchek.
oh, from the...
He does those window commercials. And I got nothing against the guy. He's never hurt me in any way, shape, or form. But I just don't know why I don't like him. I see him up there. I think it's because he's got a flat belly.
I was going to say, I think you're making it personal because there might be a seed of jealousy there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. No, I think you got to let Phoebe off the hook because she isn't real. That's the main thing here, okay?
Phoebe, I was the same way. I didn't hate Phoebe, but she was my least favorite character. But I start to like her more now as I age.
I love Phoebe. I think
Lisa
you have to
Kudrow.
appreciate her for what she is.
I like Lisa
she was
Kudrow.
definitely not one of the six, but I always kind of thought of her as like kind of the side.
Because when I was a young man, I was consumed with Jennifer Aniston.
Of course, everyone was. Who do we hate? Is there anyone? I know there are people. Not so much. Let's see. Who? Not really characters. There's actors and people that I'm like, ugh,
Who?
I don't want to see this person.
Name 'em.
Rebel Wilson. I just can't get on
do
with
a good
her.
Rebel
I'm
Wilson
sorry.
impression.
I know. It's like I want to like her, but something it's like I never believe her. I never believe her.
Yeah.
And sometimes there was a period in time where I was overserved her, where every time I looked around, she was doing
There she
press.
is
And I was
again.
like, her PR team is the smartest PR team in the world, but I hate them. So it's nothing personal. I don't know her at all. I'm sure she's lovely. But that for me is when I don't like people, when I'm confronted with them and I have no choice. Who do you not like?
What's that guy's name? I don't know that I don't like him, but there's
Right.
moments I'm not sure. He hosts a talk show. Lee Cruz. No.
I don't know him, but I don't like him.
No, he's Andy Cohen.
Andy Cohen. Oh,
There's
I
moments
could see
I don't
that.
care for Andy Cohen. I'm like, I don't know about you.
I actually
again,
did
maybe I do.
I did a deep dive on Andy Cohen the other day.
Yeah.
Because I thought, how did he get to where he is?
Oh, I know who I don't like. Carson Daly.
What? Why?
There it is. Carson Daly.
Okay? Here's something funny, and I want you to talk to your therapist.
And
about
here's why I don't
this.
like Carson Daly. I should have had that job. That what it was, a Total Recall
the
show or whatever he
people
did,
you
the
don't
TRT or what was it called?
All
I'll tell you.
TRL.
TRL.
TNT.
Total
Request Live.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I could have done that job.
Yeah, but did you audition?
They wouldn't let me. And I'll tell you somebody else I don't like, Tobey Maguire.
What is this segment becoming?
That guy, I should have been Spider-Man. We're the
Did you
same
audition?
age. We're the same age, and I could have done a better job than Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
You know what this makes me think of?
What?
How do people sleep on their backs? I've slept on my stomach and my side, but never my back. I've only ever seen people sleep on their backs in the movies. How do people do it? Does anyone actually sleep on their back?
Accidentally, I do it.
I only do it as a palate cleanser. I sleep on my side, and then it's like after a while I hurt, like 6 hours into the night, if I'm lucky, if I get that much sleep. And then I lay like this for like 10 minutes. And then I go to the other side and go back to sleep. It's like I need to even everything out. But I cannot just, in movies they're like, good night.
If I'm looking at my phone, I'll fall asleep accidentally on my back.
Yeah.
But when I'm ready to sleep.
As opposed to, I look at my phone on my stomach.
Well, you know, yeah, and I've done that. I've dropped my phone on my face.
Knocked yourself out, legitimately.
Well, one time I tried, because I thought I dropped it, so I tried to catch it and shoved it into my chin as hard as you can possibly, and knocked myself out. Woke up with a mandible. Both my mandibles were just, I go, oh, I must have hit myself in the chin.
You ever had a concussion? Yeah, man, football, basketball, a fist fight. Oh, man, for me,
I remember.
It was an Apple 6.
Now when I sleep, I always get pains in my arms because I always tuck up. I don't know why I'm tucked up like this, but I'm tucked tight. I tuck tight.
I've never thought of sleeping on your side as a violent action, but you make it look weird.
And then everything's numb. I can't, I wake up and just. And Tim Wilson, God rest his soul, he told me about some Major League Baseball player, a pitcher, who had to get out of the game, had to leave the game because his wife would sleep on his pitching arm.
Oh, that is bull.
It is not.
Oh, blame your wife because your talent went down the tubes.
Well, we don't know how big of a girl she was. Our next person in need of help says they've been wondering this for over 20 years. We're going to see if we can help them out.
Let's do it. Let's make a pact. We're going to help them.
If you drop a fresh plain bagel out of an airplane at 30,000 feet and it lands on soil, will it crumble, rip, shatter, or bounce?
I think it'll just...
Well,
30,000 feet.
It reached terminal velocity, that's for sure. Except it may float a little bit. I think it just bounces.
I think it'll bounce.
I think it just goes
flat. If it's on soil, yeah.
I've got to know. Can we charter a flight and throw out? But can it be an everything bagel? Okay.